Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Neff Talks. I can't wait to get started with this week's videos. I planned these in advance. I've been sitting on this message for a very long time, these topics for a very long time, just letting God bring in any guidance and wisdom to me to be able to deliver to you guys today. So without further ado, you know how we do it. Let's get straight into the video and get things going. You feel what I'm saying? So the title of this video is Why You Should Go Celibate. So I am celibate. The reason why I am celibate is because God in the Bible tells us to abstain from sexual desires and lust, things of that nature. I'm pretty sure you already know that. So that's the reason I do it. It doesn't have to do with anybody else, life situations, just purely between me and God. I've been really wanting to do this for a long time. Especially in my past, but I never had the self-control or discipline to do it, and that always held me back in life. I was very distracted, just not fulfilled inside, knowing that I should be doing something that God is calling me to do, and that stunted my growth for a long time. But I would say for the past 3-4 months, I've been straight celibate. This also includes away from pornography. I believe that also if you are not having sex with anyone else, but you are still masturbating, pleasing yourself in any way, that is not celibacy. You feel what I'm saying? Celibacy is abstaining from all sexual desires and pleasures of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So abstain from all of that, because it's really the main thing is lust. So I know you done probably heard this before, like the pros and cons. I give you my pros and cons, that what I've learned from my celibacy journey and how it's kind of been. I'll start off with the pros. The pros for me is I'm a lot more focused. I just really focused on myself, not even with this other things. Like when if you really like kind of look at how much time that you spend lusting, you'll realize you waste a lot of time, mental and energy. Like it's a lot of time and energy focused on that. When you're not focusing on that, and I'm stating, you realize that your focus is shifted to a lot better things, and that just makes you more productive and a better human. Next, I would say you living in alignment with God. That's my favorite pro con. I feel like everything that I'm doing in life outside of abstaining, but with abstaining is I'm in full alignment with God. When I'm in full alignment with God, I have the power. I have His power. I'm living in His purpose, and that's when I know that everything is going to work out. When God sees me working with Him, obeying His commandments, obeying His laws, then I expect blessings. Yes, it's going to be hard times. That's what we all go through. But when you know you're living in alignment with God, the blessings going to come just like that. Or they come eventually. You got to be patient. But you know that you're doing the right thing. You living right. And within that just comes a very deep spiritual fulfillment, a spiritual happiness, a spiritual peace about all things that I really can't just describe. I feel like you need to just go through it and experience it yourself. I say one more pro is when it comes to dating and meeting new women and experiencing them, I'm not objectifying them sexually. I used to be in my past, like really growing up, realizing, I'm pretty sure all guys have been through this, being attracted to a lot of different women. A lot of different women are beautiful. Like, there's so many beautiful women in this world, so many amazing women as well. But when you celibate, you just kind of get like a tighter microscope. You like, oh yeah, this woman beautiful, but the way she acts, she not for me. Or I can see her vibe from this. Like, who is actually for you and align with you gets so narrow. You like, dang, now it's like, I felt like almost like the whole world was for me 100%. Now, just from being celibate alone and the energy that comes with that, you only like 20% people for you, which is good. So you got to be a little bit more patient with dating. You got to be a bit more disciplined. But in the long run, the results will yield themselves. For sure. Yeah, I would say that's like mostly all my pros. I can probably think of some more, just more focus, more creative energy, more focus on self, realizing your value. Realizing your value. You can't be giving yourself to anybody. You got so much within inside of you. Hey, that ain't to be shared with everybody, bro. Like, once you realize your value is like super high, like this high, it just makes you more picky, bro. You can't let nobody play with you. You can't be giving yourself to anybody, and don't let nobody take your pureness away from God. Stay focused on His mission and die knowing that you're giving God your all. You never want to be caught in a situation where you feel like you can be giving God more. You want to be living knowing you're giving God 100%. Next, I would say the cons would be um, loneliness. You more lonely by yourself. Everybody not for you. You gonna have to the times when you lonely, the times when you single. You got to stick that out. Also, you not. It's less pleasure. You're not giving inside your pleasure. You gotta sit with yourself when you're uncomfortable. You gotta be patient and just take the tough times that come along with it. It's not all sunshines and rainbows, but you got to stick with it. You know, just keep going. Uh, and know that God will deliver you. I just feel like when you praying throughout this entire journey and you being close to God, it's gonna be amazing. Spiritual attacks, dreams, succubus, it gets really deep. But when you are on this journey, the devil realizes also he is attacking you, and all his demonic spirits are coming after you. But you got God, so you have nothing to fear. You're going to make it through. Don't even worry about it. So, yeah, that's why you should go celibate. Gave you some pros and cons. I would just say this has really heightened my spiritual growth, my spiritual path, my spiritual road, and I love it. I ain't going to lie. I ain't giving up for nothing. I just feel so in alignment with God right now in my life to where I ain't letting nothing knock it. Not the way that I do music, not not sex, porn, vices, people, like everything that I got going on right now, just on who I am internally at this moment in my life. I ain't letting nothing knock me off. I want to stay connected to God, and I'm not letting nothing come in between that. You feel me? And I want you to feel the same way. Trust me. If he calling you to do this or you feel you need to do this for any reason, do it. The blessings internally are amazing. And once you stick it through, the external blessings are going to come as well. So without further ado, welcome to another episode of Nev Talks. Thank you for joining me. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Peace.